power and
and fight
authority,
against
and they
Hypocrite.
authority. You
acting
She
the
sound
way
want her
you
crazy.
did
kids
in
to
that
go around
classroom.
laying
It
hands
don't
on
even make no
everybody
kind
else
of
and
sense,
wait
and
till they
nor
get
did you.
home
You
so
didn't
she
make
could wear the
no
right
kind of
underwear and
sense
whoop
with that.
their ass.
Okay, so you should go on mute. You should
No,
stay
you
on
should go
mute.
on mute.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
you
you
should
should
I'm
go
go
on
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 mute.
mute
Cause
mute.
I
now
don't
Y'all
like
because
shoot
I
when people
said
go
what
everybody
and
I
up
go
and
on
ask
said,
mute.
questions later. Now
and
you
You
want to
nobody
should
have a
go
shut
on
up.
mute
conversation.
because you
Thank
clearly
you.
Go
don't
on
know the
somewhere with
definition of
that.
a power.
Go
When we
write a
opened up your
ticket.
mouth and
Go write
said
a
that about
ticket.
her. For
Go
her
write a
Ain't
having a
ticket.
position
nobody
of a
said
power
nothing.
No,
over
So
you
she's
right
if
now, you don't
retired,
get
Gina.
that.
She's
And so I
retired.
don't
She
understand how you
is. She
don't
gonna
get
let
that.
her
You
kids
so
go
don't
why
get
down
do
and whoop
power and
her ass.
authority.
parents
But
Authority is
beat
Authority
something
their
whoop
that
on
is a
his
kids
ass.
child. She's a
But the
because
child.
of
She's
teacher gets to
power?
young.
whoop on
Exactly.
It's
adults.
that
So how come you
power
don't
and that
understand? How come it
authority.
seems like you don't
When your
understand the
child
differentiation
doesn't
between the
do what
two?
you want them
Between
to
teacher
do,
and
Thank,
child.
you
thank
How
hit
you,
come you
them
act like
Yashika,
you
Exactly.
don't
You
and you
ma'am.
beat
understand
them.
the
Yashika
due
don't know
care
what
that is
authority
involved
smoke for
means,
in
him. She gonna
teaching
play
but
child
she
tough
just said
with the
she
relationships?
was
white
a
I don't
underwear
think you
on
teacher.
get
and
that.
But
whoop
You don't
their
understand
ass.
what
anyway,
due care is. You should look up that term too. Look up due care because you don't get it. You don't understand.
I
Why don't
You
said
you
don't
look
that
up
understand
parental
teaching and
ad
I don't
intimate
litem?
understand how you had
relationship.
these
You don't
positions and
understand
you
that.
don't
She
understand
was
the
in a position
Glorious,
of
definition.
power and
That
authority
Glorious.
is
and she
so.
glorious,
Start
abused it.
acting
You
She
sound
glorious. Go
abused her
crazy.
make an
glorious.
power.
arrest, honey. Go make an
She
arrest,
abused
or
her
he gonna be
power.
one of your
Like I
All
said,
kids.
right,
she
it's
abused her
time. It's
Yes,
power.
you
time.
And
want
It's
the
them
time.
and the
Time.
always
One mic.
teacher
talk.
and the
You
One
teacher
want
is
mic.
a
That's
them
Mute.
time.
parent
Mute
That's
at
up the
always
time.
school.
mic.
on
One
teachers.
mic. Mute
So
it up. Mute
they
it
gonna
up.
be in
One
the
mic. One mic.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to
Be
move you down. I got
quiet.
you. I got you. One mic. It's all love. Shout out to her. She beautiful.
You see, me and my wife been together for 30 years. I've done wrong and she done wrong, but let me tell you this. I know my lady, she been doing wrong.
Shout out to that record. Still with her. Brother say he's still with her. Don't matter if she cheating on him now. So, was the teacher wrong, Gina?
I said the
Was she
teacher's
wrong,
not
Gina?
wrong because they're not thinking about all the teachers that have been abused. I substituted before, and I have teachers that are still teaching that get abused, and the kids like that interrupt the class tremendously, and they make it hard for other children to learn, which is why the education rate has dropped down tremendously since COVID, especially. And I guess they want all the teachers to quit and not have anybody teaching these kids while their kids go home and allowed to jump on them and whip their ass, I suppose,
Mm.
but teachers aren't allowed to defend themselves. But they wouldn't want their kids, since they're in a position of authority, to be whooping on their ass. But they expect people that don't know them, that walk around the classroom, to want to catch hands from their own children.
Damn.
Y'all don't get
That's
it.
Lady,
Y'all
crazy.
don't
what's
get
up?
it. That's sad. This is
It's some
crazy.
lady right now. It's some lady. Go ahead.
I just want to know, like, for the people who like are talking very about like excessively beating children, like, what is the obsession of like the lady fought the girl? She didn't just like held her down or anything. She fought the girl. So I'm not saying the girl was right, but the teacher needs more self control than a child. That's what separates a child and an adult. Like, you're not in a regular profession. You know that when you get in a field that kids are like not emotionally equipped to handle just every situation. So that's where the guidance as a teacher should have stepped in. Or she could have removed herself for the safety of her and the kids. The cell phone was not worth it. If she's saying like the kid was already cursing and that's why she didn't give the phone back to her, I would have just gave the girl the phone and would have called the school police and got that girl removed if she was being that like crazy. So I just don't understand why y'all keep making it seem like it's okay to fight a child, whether she was 16, 14. I've been hearing all sorts of ages. She was still a minor and she got physically beat by adult, like, period. That's just weird to me.
Because you
She
can't
was a
lay hands on
minor.
people and expect a response in real life outside the classroom. And I think that what's happening is now is that we even though we're, like I said before, we're focusing on what happens on the classroom, but outside the classroom. And also it's kind of weird that people have more expectations than a substitute teacher than they do on the parents that actually have them all day.
Ooh, wake it up.
If they're expecting teachers to abide by this, all these 5-step programs, but yet it seems like the adults in the situation that are at home raising these children have absolutely no type of excuse or why they can't discipline their own kids before they even come to the classroom, interrupting other children. And it's not cool to beat a child.